Hello to my Elevation Health family. Thank you for joining me today for our condition of the week. Today, we're going to be discussing asthma. This is one of the most common conditions and costly diseases that we're seeing today. More Americans than ever have asthma. And so, this is a condition that is becoming more frequently, progressively worsening from year to year. And it is the leading chronic disease in children, more common in boys than girls. Asthma accounted for about 10 million doctor's visits last year, 1.6 million emergency room visits, and African Americans are 5 times more likely than white Americans to visit the hospital due to asthma. This is a dangerous and very deadly condition. On average, 10 Americans die from asthma every day. Adults are 5 times more likely to die from asthma than children, and women are more likely to die from asthma than men, and boys are more likely than girls. African Americans are nearly 3 times more likely to die from asthma than white Americans. And the financial costs are considerable when it comes to this chronic disease. A 5-year study showed that the annual economic cost of asthma was more than $81.9 billion, almost $82 billion, including medical costs and loss of work and school days. And the annual per person cost was about $3,300. So, as we know, there's no cure for asthma. There are things that can irritate the airways, there are allergens and irritants and things of that nature. But this is a condition that can be managed properly. Most people are managing it with albuterol, inhalers, and basically steroid derivatives to reduce the inflammation of the airways. However, there are alternatives. And of course, when we mention chiropractic, it's not a cure, but many of our patients have found tremendous relief and improvement with their breathing, a reduction and complete elimination of the condition altogether after receiving chiropractic adjustments. And you may or may not be aware of this. What I'd like to do is share a testimonial with you. Zaylin wrote this very recently. She said, before chiropractic care, I'd wake up in pain and discomfort in my neck, shoulders, and upper back. Migraines have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, and insomnia has also been constant. In the beginning of 2019, my health began to deteriorate substantially. My allergies kicked in every morning and my asthma flared up from occasional mild episodes to having asthma every day, and I couldn't go more than 24 hours without medication. And to make matters worse, my hips felt out of alignment, causing pain and discomfort in my left shoulder, hip, and knee. All these ailments affected my energy, my mood, my self-esteem, as well as my business income and family relationships. I just wasn't living up to my potential, and I knew it. She said, I've always found chiropractic care to be an important part of keeping a healthy body, but I didn't know how essential it is for everybody. I could never imagine so many health problems could be helped by adjusting the spine. She said, after attending the orientation, everything I thought I knew about chiropractic care seemed like the tip of the iceberg. Everything made sense when I realized that every organ in the body is linked to a specific part of the spine. My mind exploded with information. She says, now my health has improved tremendously since beginning care at Elevation Health. After my first adjustment, my breathing improved instantly. Pressure on my neck and shoulders was completely relieved. I felt like I was floating on a cloud, and I couldn't stop smiling. The best part is the last time I took asthma medication is the morning before my first adjustment, and I no longer wake up with a runny nose or sneezing. I'm on week 3 of no medication for my asthma, and I'm over the moon about it. I'm sleeping less, I'm feeling more rested, my creativity is flowing better, my thought process is clearer, and my spirit has been given a boost. She says everybody needs to know how important chiropractic care is for a healthy body and a healthy mind. If you suffer from any discomfort or health problems, chiropractic care should be the first step on your healing journey. What an amazing testimonial. That's another life changed. And as I always say, I move the bone and God does the healing. I didn't cure or heal that individual of her asthma or any of the other ailments. What I did was I examined the spine. I found and removed the interference from what was stopping her body from functioning and healing the way it was created to. And here was a person who was suffering needlessly for years and years and years and years until somebody told her about our office and referred her into our office. And from there, her whole life was changed. You know, I always say, you've probably heard me say this before, you never know how far reaching something you may think, say, or do will affect the lives of countless millions tomorrow. You just don't know. You know, the Bible says we plant the seed, but God gives the increase. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you have information that's life-changing, and you know things that most people don't when it comes to healing, that the body heals from the inside out, not from the outside in. And people are looking for an answer for help with their health, and they want to get better and they want a better life. And you just may be able to help them with that. So please never forget, you know more about health than most people out there. And if you see someone, say something. If you know somebody, whether it's with asthma or whatever the case may be, ask them if they have a chiropractor or they know about chiropractic care, and share with them what you know. You will be a blessing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love and appreciate you. God bless.